Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys want to become a member, go ahead and hop in there now, guys. We officially hit 200 plus members yesterday. Yesterday's stream was crazy. Shouts out to Bobby and Shane with the gifted subs yesterday. You guys were turn up. Yeah, we'll hop in it. Yeah, coming off a great day yesterday. We had a great day yesterday. Let's hopefully we can have a nice day today. 15 matchups. Starting with the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Cincinnati Reds. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 175. The Reds plus 145 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 3.52. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 4.72. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, Phillies coming off an 11-4 win yesterday against the Reds. Played very well, I knew Reds were going to struggle yesterday with the pitcher they had on the mound, and that's exactly what happened. I do like Suarez on the mound. He's been pretty solid. Lodolo, coming off a 4 and 3 run game. I'm sticking with the Phillies on the road here. Been the better team. And I just trust the Phillies more in this matchup. So I'm going to take Phillies on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Washington Nationals. Cubs opening up as road favorites at minus 155. The Nationals plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Cubs is Drew Smyly with an ERA of 3.69. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Nationals is Corey Abbott with an ERA of 5.94. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cubs beating the Nationals yesterday 7-5. Definitely a nice bounce back win for the Cubs. Abbott's given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts. Drew Smyly giving up 0 runs in his last 2 starts here. I like Smyly on the mound. See if he can continue his hot 2-game stretch here. And I'm going to take the Cubs on the road. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Kansas City plus 165 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Lynch with an ERA of 4.52. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Twins is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 4.02. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a 9-0 win yesterday against the Royals. On a back-to-back wins against the Royals, playing well. Royals just 2-10 on the road, where they've struggled big time. And then 2-8 against Minnesota, so they've struggled against the Twins and struggled on the road here. I'm going to lean with the Twins at home. Been the better team in this series, coming off a 9-0 game. Kind of hard to back the Royals coming off a game where they didn't score. I don't love that. So I'm going to take a shot with Twins at home. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 175. Baltimore plus 145 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for Baltimore is Austin Voth with an ERA of 5.34. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 5.61. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 1 strikeout. Baltimore on back-to-back wins against Toronto. You love it. Everyone on Toronto yesterday, I don't know why. I hope you guys have been riding this Baltimore underdog train. I hope you guys have been doing it because you guys have just been cashing out big time. I tell you guys every day, no reason Baltimore should be the favorite in this series every game, but they're big underdogs. Toronto, honestly, they're playing. I'd say they're one of the top 3 worst teams in baseball right now. From what they've been doing lately, they're horrible. Barrios coming off an 8-run game. You just can't trust this team. And Voth playing good on the mound. I'm only giving up 5 runs in his last 3 starts, playing well. Toronto, on a 3-game losing streak, 2-8 in their last 10. Give me Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Miami Marlins. Padres opening up as road favorites at -150. The Marlins plus 130 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Padres is Mike Clevinger with an ERA of 3.47. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Marlins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 3.62. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Miami coming off a 4-3 win yesterday on a 2-game winning streak against the Padres. Padres 1-4 on the road against the Marlins. And yeah, this is just looking like a series where the Padres are going to struggle. I think they're very risky and hard to trust at -150 the way they've looked this series. I'll take Marlins plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Boston opening up as road favorites at -150. The Pirates plus 125 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Red Sox is Rich Hill with an ERA of 4.87. His last start he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Pitching for the Pirates is Ronzi Contreras with an ERA of 3.78. His last start he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, we saw Boston get a nice win yesterday, 5-3 against Pittsburgh. Pitt riding a 5-game losing streak right now, 2-8 in their last 10. I'm just not in love with the Pirates. Not in love with this matchup, to be honest. Rich Hill hasn't been the best on the mound, but I do like Boston a little more in this matchup. Coming off a nice win yesterday, so I'm going to take Boston on the road. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -145. The Rays plus 125 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rays is Corey Kluber with an ERA of 4.40. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo Yerman with an ERA of 4.18. His last start he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. Guys, again, Yankees, they're horrible. They are horrible right now. Tampa Bay winning back-to-back games against the Yankees as the underdog. It's crazy. I just don't know why Yankees are even favorites. They need to not be favorites for at least like 2 or 3 games so they can start getting some wins. But how on earth can you trust the Yankees? Hopefully you guys have been fading the Yankees like I've been telling you, because you guys have been losing a lot of money. They've been killing your parlays if you've been playing with the Yankees. Tampa Bay on a 4-game winning streak, plus money again. 4 round robin. I love them. But yeah, taking Rays plus 1.5 on the road against this struggling Yankees team. Next matchup with the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -220. Detroit plus 180 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Detroit is Daniel Norris with an ERA of 5.97. His last start he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Guardians is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 3.67. His last start he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Detroit coming off back-to-back wins against Cleveland, winning 4-3 yesterday. Tough loss for the Guardians. Yeah, Quantrill coming off back-to-back 0-run games. Yeah, I like Cleveland off the bounce back here. I'm taking the Guardians at home. Next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Atlanta Braves. Mets opening up as road favorites at -155. The Braves +130 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Mets as Max Scherzer with an ERA of 1.93. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Braves is Jake Odorizzi with an ERA of 3.80. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Mets coming off a 5-0 loss yesterday. It's been rough for the Mets. Only 1 run in 2 games. Atlanta on an 8-game winning streak. They're playing good baseball here. I think it's going to be a close game, especially with Max on the mound. Yeah, Jake Odorizzi's been playing good. Only giving up 4 runs in his last 3 starts here. Definitely think it's probably going to be a lower scoring game in this one, but I think I gotta lean with the Braves +1.5 at home. They're just playing too good. Mets, I just lost a little bit of confidence in them with the back-to-back games of not even being able to cover and not even scoring yesterday. Even with Max on the mound, are they going to get the run support to help them? I have no idea, because these 2 games they've been struggling scoring. These last 5 games, they put up 0-1, 6-1-1. So they only had 1 good scoring game in the last 5 games. I'll take Braves +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -200. Colorado +170 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Rockies is Yerman Marquez with an ERA of 5.08. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.37. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, St. Louis winning yesterday 5-4. Nice win. Colorado 0-10 on the road against St. Louis. They just can't beat the Cardinals on the road. St. Louis 11-1 at home. They really are playing great home baseball. Montgomery coming off back-to-back 0-run performances. Yeah, love that the Cardinals are just dominant at home and dominant against the Rockies at home. Love Montgomery on the mound. We're taking Cardinals at home. Next matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -165. Oakland +140 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for Oakland is Adam Oller with an ERA of 7.26. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rangers is Cole Reagans with an ERA of 4.82. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 1 strikeout. Yeah, we saw Oakland win 5-1 yesterday against the Rangers, breaking their big losing streak. Not in love with this matchup, honestly. Not in love with Aller. He's been giving up a lot of runs this season. Hasn't been the most reliable. Reagan has only pitched twice so far this season, giving up 5 runs last game, but gave up 0 runs in his first start. I think I'm gonna take Rangers at home, coming off a loss yesterday. We'll see if Oakland can get 2 in a row, which they don't. Isn't a team that gets very many back-to-back win games. They're still playing bad. They did get a win yesterday, but I just don't have too much confidence in Oakland as an underdog, so I'm going to take the Rangers at home. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.73. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Kopech with an ERA of 3.18. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. White Sox winning yesterday 4-3 on back-to-back wins against Houston, riding a 5-game winning streak. Pretty even pitching matchup here. Both pitchers coming off 0-run games. Yeah, I'm going to take White Sox plus 1.5 at home. Just kind of looking like their series. It's been a close game this entire series, so we'll take White Sox plus 1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Brewers plus 150 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tony Gonsolin with an ERA of 2.24. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Eric Lauer with an ERA of 3.64. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, we saw the Brewers win yesterday 5-4. Hey, Dodgers got the cover. That's all that matters. Dodgers plus 1.5 was honestly probably the best play of the year, to be honest. Getting Dodgers as an underdog, would have been nice if they won, but plus 1.5, we still got the dub. Easy money yesterday. And got Gonsolin on the mound. He's been phenomenal. I like the Dodgers. Off a loss, there's not too many times Dodgers are losing multiple games in a row here. So I like Tony on the mound here. I'm taking Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 220. Arizona plus 180 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the D-backs is Zach Davies with an ERA of 4.11. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Giants is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.95. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. And we saw the Giants get a 2-1 win yesterday against Arizona on a 5-game winning streak. Yeah, Arizona 1-16 on the road against the Giants. They just have not been able to beat the Giants in a long time. And I do like Rodon on the mound in this matchup here. So we're taking the team that's just been dominant at home against Arizona. Rolling with the Giants at home in this one. And then the last matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. Can't find the current line on this game, but I do have the starting pitchers. Pitching for the Mariners is Robbie Ray with an ERA of 3.90. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 3.22. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, Seattle coming off back-to-back wins against the Angels, winning 8-2 and 6-2. 2 solid wins. Still, Angels are just a tough team to trust, man. They really are. And that's why I'm taking Seattle here. They've been pretty dominant in these last 2 games. Angels struggling scoring, only scoring 2 runs in both games. Seattle hitting very well in this series. I'm assuming Mariners will probably be favorites in this one. So I'm going to take Seattle on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.